Love is Blind Season 10 Finale Review. Love, Lies, and the Truth at the Altar. Reality dating shows promise romance, drama, and a few shocking moments, but Love is Blind Season 10 delivered all three in a way that had fans talking all over social media. The finale episode brought the experiment to its most intense moment, the weddings. After weeks of emotional conversations in the pods, awkward first meetings, romantic getaways, and messy arguments, the couples had to face the ultimate question: is love truly blind, or does reality change everything? Season 10 reminded viewers that falling in love behind a wall is one thing, but building a real relationship outside the pods is something completely different. The experiment that keeps everyone watching. For those unfamiliar, Love is Blind follows singles who attempt to find love without seeing each other. They date through a wall in the pods, forming emotional connections before ever meeting face to face. If a couple gets engaged, they finally see each other and continue their relationship in the real world before deciding whether to marry. By the time the finale arrives, the pressure is intense. Couples must decide at the altar whether they will say, "I do," or walk away forever. Season 10 proved once again that emotions run high when real life enters the picture. What starts as romantic conversations about values and dreams quickly turns into arguments about lifestyle, finances, family expectations, and social media attention. And in this finale, those issues exploded. The couples who made it to the altar. The finale focused on the couples who survived the experiment long enough to walk down the aisle. Each relationship had its own storyline filled with love, doubts, and drama. Some couples seemed strong throughout the season. Their connection in the pods carried over into the real world, and viewers believed they had a real shot at marriage. Others struggled from the beginning once they saw each other face to face. Physical attraction, personality differences, and outside opinions started affecting their relationships. By the time the wedding day arrived, fans were asking the same question the couples were asking themselves. Was the connection real, or was it just the excitement of the experiment? When reality hits. One of the biggest themes of the Season 10 finale was the moment when fantasy collided with reality. During the pod phase, couples often talk about their best selves. They discuss their dreams, values, and emotional struggles in a controlled environment where distractions are limited. But once they leave the pods, real life begins to creep in. Family members start asking tough questions. Friends raise concerns. Couples begin noticing habits and personality traits they didn't see during the pod conversations. Suddenly, the relationship isn't just about love, it's about compatibility. That tension was clear throughout the finale. Some couples stood at the altar confident in their decision, while others looked visibly nervous, knowing their partner might not say yes. The weddings. Romance or disaster. Wedding day on Love is Blind is always unpredictable. One moment you see heartfelt vows and tears of joy, and the next moment someone shocks everyone by saying no. Season 10 delivered several emotional moments. Some couples said, "I do," showing that their connection survived the experiment. Their weddings were emotional and heartfelt, with friends and family celebrating the unusual love story that brought them together. But not everyone had a fairy tale ending. Other couples revealed that their doubts were stronger than their love. When the big moment came, one partner said, "I don't," leaving the other person standing at the altar shocked and embarrassed. These scenes are always difficult to watch, but they're also part of what makes the show so compelling. The honesty of that moment, choosing whether to commit or walk away, reveals the true outcome of the experiment. Social media pressure. One issue that continues to follow reality shows is social media pressure, and Season 10 was no exception. Many cast members admitted that the outside world started affecting their relationships once filming progressed. Online criticism, fan opinions, and speculation about motives created additional stress. Some contestants were accused of joining the show for fame rather than love. Others struggled with how their partners behaved once cameras were rolling. Reality TV today doesn't exist in a bubble. The audience is part of the experience, and their reactions can shape the way cast members feel about their relationships. This pressure made several couples question whether their connection was genuine or influenced by the spotlight. The emotional fallout. After the weddings, the emotional fallout began. For couples who said yes, the real challenge is still ahead. Marriage after a reality show isn't easy, especially when the relationship started in such an unusual environment. They now have to build a life together while the world watches and judges their every move. For couples who broke up, the situation can be even more complicated. Walking away from someone you fell in love with, especially on television, can be painful. Many contestants leave the show feeling heartbroken but also relieved that they followed their instincts. The finale made it clear that love may start in the pods, but lasting relationships require much more than emotional conversations behind a wall. What Season 10 taught us. Every season of Love is Blind raises the same question: can emotional connection overcome physical attraction and real-world challenges? Season 10 suggests the answer is complicated. Yes, some couples prove that emotional compatibility can lead to real love. When two people share values, communicate well, and support each other, their relationship can survive the unusual experiment. But the show also highlights how important everyday compatibility is. Differences in lifestyle, family expectations, finances, and long-term goals can quickly challenge even the strongest emotional connection. Love might start blind, but eventually everyone has to open their eyes. Why fans keep watching. Despite the heartbreak and awkward moments, Love is Blind remains one of the most talked about dating shows. Fans love the unpredictable nature of the experiment. You never know who will fall in love, who will break up, or who will shock everyone at the altar. The show also sparks conversations about modern dating. It asks viewers to think about what truly matters in relationships: emotional connection, physical attraction, shared goals, or something else entirely. Season 10 continued that conversation in a dramatic way. Final thoughts. The Love is Blind Season 10 finale delivered exactly what reality TV fans expect: romance, awkward moments, emotional speeches, and a few shocking decisions. Some couples proved that the experiment can work. Others showed that love alone isn't always enough. In the end, the finale reminded viewers that relationships are complicated, even without cameras and producers involved. Love might begin with a deep emotional connection, but lasting relationships require honesty, communication, and the courage to face reality. And if Season 10 taught us anything, it's this: love may be blind, but marriage definitely isn't.